Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see, we've got these looming, terrifying figures behind us. We've got the, monster from that Frankenstein book. I think it's named Dr. Shelley or whatever. We've got this creepy clown hat from one of those pronouns without an antecedent. And then over here, we've got Bernie. And you know what? His face is fully lit. That's right. The hedge games have concluded, and the winner is Rendog. You know what? Congratulations to Rendog and team. GG all. But also, the runner-up is Cleo, which also means, by extension, Team Joe Cleo Stress, or Cleo Joe Stress, or Stress Cleo Joe. Anyway, I don't know. If Iskell can't be bothered to put the right sign in here, I can't be bothered to say them in the right order. But let's just assume it's Cleo Joe Stress. But anyway, the winner gets to pick the reward book first, or the reward first. Pile first, I guess. So we've got option 1 with all sorts of cool stuff, and then option 2 with just diamonds. I am hoping that Rendog picks the diamond one, but realistically, 4 beacons and a bunch of netherite. Ooh, we'll have to see. I'm sure we will find out later on this episode. Cleo, Stress, and I have a recording scheduled for a few days from now. Is this thing just throwing fish? Okay, is Scar invisible and throwing fish? That is far more likely, or Scar more likely. There's a trail of cod. Oh my cod. Scar, what are you up to next? It's always something here on this server. Now there's some over here. This is how I end up in a lava trap. I'm just like, here's a cod, and here's a cod, and here's a cod. And, a lot of people kind of, in their search for cod, they're searching for answers and something bigger than themselves. But you know what? I'm not going to let that lead me down the wrong path. Instead, I'm just going to head for this portal straight to hell, and then wander back to my base so we can prepare for Halloween. Time skip. Having left the hedge games behind, it is time to head toward our corn maze. That's right, through the entrance to Jurassic Bark here, and between these extra ribs, we see, beyond the dog sanctuary, just the subtle hints of the nascent Halloween district. You know, folks, I've been thinking a little bit about how to improve it, and one of the subtle ways I was considering was dirt, of course. You can take coarse dirt, enter at your own risk, and you can improve a nice little pumpkin patch like this one Cleo and I started by just kind of replacing all this grass, I'm realizing this shovel might be too fast to safely use in this environment, and so we might need to kind of make sure we're not facing anywhere near toward one of the plants. Yeah, there we go. I do not want to undermine our beautiful, delicate ecosystem here. At the same time, I don't want to punch these all out. Whoa, no! Gravity is on. Well, maybe this is something that we can fix with the proper tools. I don't have the proper tools now. So I think I'm going to return to my original plan of just kind of replacing some of the dirt in the middle, and we'll come back to the fence surrounded. Ooh, Cleo will not be impressed. She worked for so long. Like, we sat and talked about movies for 2 hours while she made that fence. And she was working on that fence, like, the whole time. So I feel like me just bungling it like that, there are certain levels of ineptitude she has come to expect from me, but I feel like this is one of those special surprises. Like, the fact that I didn't know I could screw this up, because usually I screw up things that, I know I could screw up, and it's kind of endearingly obnoxious, but this is just bad. So we'll come back, and we'll figure out a real plan to fix that, because that's kind of not okay. In addition to kind of making this pumpkin patch a little bit patchier, which, really, I do think that this looks better than this. Like, quick comparison. The corn maze here is well underway, But what I was thinking about doing was taking that jackpot box. We've got to go divide this up with Cleo and Stress later, but 9 of these are going to be mine, right? What if we use these to build models of the Ghostbusters Ghost Slimer throughout the corn maze? I think that could be an interesting way to give this some additional decor. But you know what? Also, let's sleep before all the mobs blow up the maze, because that's not optimal. Now that the sun's back in the upper part of the sky, I was thinking, like, how much could I reduce the concept of the Ghost Slimer from Ghostbusters? If I wanted to make a Slimer the centerpiece of the maze, is that enough? Does that sell Slimer? Or do I need to kind of show that he's got kind of a body type that's kind of like, whoops, wow, that slime is really something. Like, is that Slimer? Or does it need to have, like, a giant gaping maw? Like, is a Slimer without a gaping maw still a Slimer? I don't know. Like, and how many chins? How many chins does he have to have? So, like, maybe we need this maw and the chins. So, like, let's get a good chin in here. Kind of like that, We've got, like, a maw. We need to kind of have him kind of have a body that extends backward, but also, like, outward some. But then it tapers into the tail here. You could do a lot with this. Now, I'm not sure that I will or that I can. But, like, I feel like I should try at least. So we're going to just kind of extend this way. We're not too worried about the interior dimensions because, like, that'll be largely opaque. Well, actually, you can kind of see in between there. So maybe we do need to actually fill in the inside. Let's see. We have... I was going to move one whole row of these into this box, and of course I'm completely and utterly unprepared to do that. So let's go ahead and now that we can remove some of those, place some of these here, we'll put this back in our inventory to take to Cleo and Stress later. But yeah, like this is the start of a Slimer. Maybe this is still too small, but let's see. So we got that tail extending back out further here. Whoa. The jumpingness of this material is creating interesting problems. I'm interested, but wow. I don't normally build with this material, and it is kind of a lot, you guys. No wonder it's always Iskel's favorite. Man, this is an Iskel-heavy episode. He's got that hedge games, he's got the whatever this thing is, slime, but okay, that's fine. So, like, the mouth should be big. I have not actually looked at a picture of Slimer since, like, the last time I saw an ecto-cooler container, and so this is maybe not as strong a start as I was hoping. Maybe this is not an optimal Slimer, but, so if that's where his mouth goes, is up to there. And I should probably put some stairs on his back or something, or get some scaffolds, because realistically, we are going to need to go a lot higher with this. But yeah, so if that's like his maw, and then it kind of comes up like this even more, because he's more than just a maw, but there's a lot of maw going on there. And he's got, like, eyes that stick up. Wow, okay. See, now I feel like the body isn't big enough. Whoa, we are in the corn now. Yeah, okay. This is... folks, it's important that you understand that sometimes the first draft of something is not going to be perfect, and then, you can do better. So, I think I've accidentally made, like, an Among Us crewmate here. We've got, like, that, like, visor thing. If we just filled this in. Yeah. That's not really what I was going for. Okay, so maybe we will take another stab at this after I do some quick tests and actually look at a recent photograph of Slimer. Time skip. Well, folks, we are back here at the pumpkin patch. I got a new statues book, and I learned that apparently Cleo did not gravity lock most of these, but she did otherwise lock most of these. So it's going to be like a huge hassle to come through, unlock, and relock all of them. One thing I wanted to try instead was, what if we just like use pistons to like move them up, right? So then like I've got the, coarse dirt under there. We just remove this. It just falls back down where it needs to be. Hey, that looks good. Now on this one here, we can just put that there like so. Boom. And then, we're going to have to remove this dirt. It falls back down to there. Oh, whoops, we need another one here. Ta-da! And before you know it, we're going to have coarse dirt all the way around here. This might not be the best way to do it. I'm going to ask Cleo when we talk about the slime box, because realistically, both of these solutions are time-consuming, and if there's a shorter cut, I think I would like to slice it. So, time skip. Well, folks, my first attempt at Slimer from the real Ghostbusters did not go particularly well. It kind of, if you just ignore the top part there, looks like one of those Among Us characters, which is not terrifying in the way I intended. But you know what? That's okay. That's why we make first drafts, and we get a sense of scale and things like that. I was kind of thinking I would have a Slimer just in the middle here with a giant open mouth. But realistically, I think I'm going to have him possibly go out into the forest in order to have the sense of scale that really conveys like how big he is, because this one is nowhere near large enough. In order to actually like properly contour him to give him like all the chins, which let me tell you, Slimer, very big on the chin game. Like we're going to need to be able to go back several blocks. We're going to need to be able to go out several blocks further, to really just kind of give him that volume. But like right now at this scale, this doesn't sell that volume. This does not. It just looks weird. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and tear this one down, but that's how we learn, You do a draft, and then you iterate. You do another draft, you iterate. So, let's go ahead and clear all these out and give that yet another old college try. Time skip. Well, folks, we are back here in the shopping district, and for some reason the frame rate is terrible, but look what I found inside of this drum bot here. Oh, wait, that's right. Let me make room. Looks like it's a decked-out box with 2 decked-out coins and 1 decked-out dungeon key. Now, all I gotta do is get back safely, although the frame rate right now is so terrible, I might as well just stare at this black wall so y'all don't get motion sick. Time skip.
If I was a zoomer, where would I build a maze?
I would guess in this district some here, but I mean, I'm not prepared to. How many guesses do I get? Because that might be wrong.
I mean, as many as you want. So
Okay.
I'm feeling generous today.
Well, I figure.
What is the game called?
Did he send us a message with the name of the game? That would probably narrow it down.
I mean, I feel like he sent several messages about his game, but I mean, since when do we pay attention to anything?
Yeah. Okay.
Ever?
Okay. How many people here can actually name Isuma's new maze game off the top of their heads? This is so much easier than research, Cleo. Where'd you go?
I'm over where the buildings are.
Oh, that's probably a good start.
I mean, I figured it would help.
BOO did not want to answer the questions. He's like, that's too hard for me, man.
It's too early in the morning, man. I can't do it.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. It is super early. It's like 1:30 here in the United States.
Oh, for B-dubs, that's like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
What the chuffy chuff is going on?
So, of course, there's lava and fire everywhere. Some of that might be my fault.
I mean, usually.
Yeah. So is this the thing?
I don't know. I'm not even seeing it.
Okay, there's a sign here that says jump shot. That's not where we're going.
No.
This looks like a different maze. So there's a maze back here. That seems
Okay.
It seems to connect maybe to this other structure, but maybe not.
I mean, I guess
There's
a lot of honey blocks. Oh gosh.
There's some stairs here, but they don't connect to the ground. So I got to do a parkour puzzle to get up them.
Magma. I feel like I'm in the middle of someone's actual maze.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I found the there's an ice magma mirror version of that one over here.
Yes, and there's a sign up there that says ice and magma. Do we have to each find like the thing and then talk someone through it?
Maybe like our mazes mirror each other somehow?
Possibly. No.
We could just go get lost in Asuma's base at this point. Because, like, my only concern is, like, I don't want to do this whole episode in this thing and then have, like, Mumbo come back and be like, you guys just totally spoiled my new redstone elephant or whatever this is. I don't even know.
You know what? I'm going to pause and I'm going to ask Exuma.
Yeah, I'm gonna search for the name of the game, because he must have said it at some point.
He's got to have told me at some point. 2-player maze game. This is the exact quotes. Hey, Cleo, are you interested in playing my new 2-player maze game with Joe sometime? That's literally all he said.
Okay. Okay. So, hold on. On October 18th, Anno Domini 2020, he says, I've designed a 2-player maze game with the intention of making fun content for everyone. You can find the not-so-glorious entrance here. There are clear, I hope, instructions in the form of signs and a book. Please read it all. Should make sense. If not, DM me.
Has he...
So, but he has a picture of the entrance, and it does not look anything like the thing we are at. Okay. It is 2 pillars. It looks like 2 pillars with like a tunnel. So, wait. Is it under here? Is the entrance... He sent a picture of this. This cavern is what he sent a picture of. This, Cleo. Do you want a link to it? I'll send you a link to it.
Yeah, please.
Because I don't think you believe me.
I'm not. Does the silence tell you that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me look at this picture. This is exactly where we are right now.
I've stopped recording, but I feel like I. Oh. Okay.
Or is it the other side?
It might be the other side. That's what my brain is saying.
Oh, you know what? There are other vines on the other side.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't accuse me at all for no reason.
So we still don't know what that thing was back there.
I still don't know what that thing was. No. Okay, I've started recording again. So, yeah, this actually looks like the thing that X showed us a picture of.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know what it actually is.
And I am quite short on food again.
Again? Oh, well, here, have some more mushroom stew.
Okay, well, I've eaten 2 so far. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, I'm assuming this is the maze? Oh, like there's instructions and stuff. Don't start if the lamp is off. Okay. Press after game to reset for others. Deposit token below. Your score is the amount of items in the chest. Okay. So, I feel like I should read this for us both because otherwise we'll end up with a dramatic reading.
It won't be that dramatic.
I mean, you're pretty dramatic.
No, Cleo. It would be absolutely dry. First of all, please forgive the jungle wood. I simply didn't bother to decorate. The maze game is one of Happard... What? Happard?
Okay.
Okay, you do it. I can't. You do it.
of all, please forgive the jungle work. I simply didn't bother to decorate. Sounds like X. This maze game is one of haphazard teamwork.
I can't hazard. Okay, I get it.
That's what I think. Remember, I mark books for a living of children, so I get what they're going for. One player goes to the iron door into a maze of doors to retrieve the token from the barrel at the center. This player starts the game by pressing the button next to the door to go in. The game ends when they put the token in the barrel in this lobby.
Are there other lobbies that look like this one, and we're gonna be
I don't know.
trying to
Where
prove...
is the barrel? Is the question.
Okay, well, let's absorb every detail of this lobby.
Okay, deposit. It's this barrel. It's here.
Okay,
so that makes sense.
So this.
Okay.
Retrieve the maze token. The maze token looks like an emerald, apparently, because there's a example maze token up here.
Okay.
Although maybe this is one of those like Gordian knot things, and I'm just supposed to punch this one off of here and then put it in the barrel, and then we win.
Don't. Okay. Your score will be measured by the items in the chest of this lobby. Please send your score to me. The second player goes up top on the glass ceiling to guide their teammate to the center. But wait! There is a twist. The player below has to wear a pumpkin head. The player up top must drink an invisibility potion. This makes the challenge a little madder. So I'm assuming that's so I can't say, this way, Joe. Joe,
Just
stop
follow
it.
me. Yeah.
Please read all the signs so you know what to do. It's pretty straightforward. Remember, it's a time trial, so the faster the better. Okay?
Okay, so let's talk strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're less likely to get mad at me if I'm bad at following directions than if I'm bad at giving directions.
That is true.
Is that valid? Okay.
That's valid. That is valid. I actually trust you to explain things reasonably.
So wait, do you want me...
I'm quite happy to put the pumpkin head on.
Okay.
You got to remember it's later for me than it is for you.
Okay, then, then I can give instructions then, if you prefer. So,
Okay.
I guess when we press the button, there'll be... Is the place where the person sees the maze also through here?
It's up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Only one player may go up here.
Okay. Are we ready?
Oh, wow.
Is it big?
Yeah. It's... It's kind of large. Also, it's made of doors, and I don't know if you're allowed to open and close them. Like...
I mean, it doesn't say we're not allowed.
Was that in the rules? Because the thing is, somebody else might have already made the maze unwinnable.
Okay, well, you've got to reset them. Oh, you're there. I can't see anything in this blooming head.
Okay.
It's a maze of doors.
So, I mean, I think they're intentionally doors so they can be opened and closed.
I mean, I guess.
But, I mean, I don't know. My concern is, I'm looking at it, and the starting... Yeah, you know what? I'm looking at it when the maze starts. It's a dead end. So you're going to have to open doors.
I'm going to have to open the doors. Okay, that's fine.
Right. Okay, so are we ready to go?
We are, I guess, ready to go.
Okay, go ahead and press the button.
3, 2, 1. Press the button.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, where's the invisibility potion? Dang it.
Joe!
What? There... I didn't find an invisibility potion anywhere. Okay, hold on.
Okay, you are now invisible.
I am now invisible and not carrying anything. So, yeah, it looks like you're just looking up. That's not helpful.
Right.
Okay, so
okay.
In order... My problem is I haven't had time to determine an actual, like, path through here.
Well, that's the point, Joe.
No,
right, I'm at a dead end, so tell me what I gotta do.
Well, no, I need to determine what route is even possible, if that makes any sense.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because, okay, so this is, like, maybe a 50 by 120 block maze.
Right, okay.
So, I don't want to send you down a long path and then have you not get there.
Well,
Like,
I'm just getting myself lost now. So
yeah,
you know,
and it is
make choices,
amusing.
Joe. Make choices.
I'm trying. I've got to ascertain whether or not this actually is
Oh,
navigable if you go this way or if I need to send you back the way you came. Does that make sense?
yes. I'll go back to the beginning. I
Okay.
think,
Um
or maybe not.
it's fine because I
Hey,
can.
I'm here.
Okay, so yes, I've proven that from where you were, if you kept going, you would eventually be able to get to the end. Because there's some choices at the beginning, and I wanted to make sure we didn't go down a completely bad branch.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and go forward, and then turn left, and then kind of keep going forward. Now you'll need to open the door in front of you, and go through and turn left again. Go back one, yeah. Now go forward. There's like 3 or 4 blocks in front of you that you can go down, and then open the door to your well, it's behind you now. Okay, now go through and go 3 meters, and then when you turn left
Hang on.
again, you'll be able to get the token. Hopefully.
Turn.
So turn left and go through this door, and there should be a barrel here. Do you see a barrel?
I got a barrel.
Is there a thing in it?
And we got a token. Maze
Okay.
token.
If it was
Woo!
out, then I would be so disappointed. Okay, so now you know the way back, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll just start running.
Actually,
It'll be fine.
wait. If you left all the doors open behind you,
I was thinking that way, but it's a case of there are a lot of open
okay,
doors.
so keep going straight. Turn left
Yeah.
and go through, and then turn right. Okay, now go to the end there. Turn left. Go to the end. Turn right, and we should be out.
We should be out.
Yeah. So the barrel. Do you need help
need to
opening
open
this
the-
door?
Yeah.
Okay. Put the Okay, and our score was 1, 2, 3, 4,
Excessive.
5, 6 stacks and 30.
6 stacks and 30. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Well, Cleo, I know that you're tired of looking at the ground so you don't have to see the terrible rainbow I had, but you know what? I've got an even better one now. Have a gander.
That's a terrible rainbow. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's so pretty. I love it. And you've put water in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is that for boating purposes?
I mean, yeah, we actually could race down the other side of the rainbow.
We could do.
Did you
And
bring
die.
boats?
You know,
I didn't either. Okay.
I didn't bring boats, no.
No, that's fair.
I mean, I do own a base nearby that's got lots of wood in it.
Oh, is that your base?
Oh yeah, did you not know?
No,
Oh.
I did not realize that. I just thought it was abandoned.
Oh, my heart! Ow!
Don't worry, Cleo. I'm sure that your heart will go on. I saw that in the Titanic, but you know, the first half of the movie's very optimistic.
Oh, I'm not sure we're watching the same movie there.
I actually haven't seen the Titanic.
What, the ship or the movie?
The movie. I did see Downton Abbey though, which takes place in the same universe.
Does it?
Yeah, the first episode of
Does
Downton
it?
Abbey is about the Titanic sinking.
Yeah, but does it take place in the same universe? Because I
mean,
know
like,
Downton Abbey is
they-
fictional.
Whenever they show the sky, it's the same stars. So it's the same time period and the same planet, at least.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like I should try and jump you off the edge of the rainbow.
Oh no! Luckily, I brought
no.
a boat.
Did you? Hey, hang on. Sharing is caring.
Oh, okay. Yes, we will race down the rainbow. I have a suspicion I'm gonna win.
I suspect you may.
This is harder to steer than I expected. I'm trying to go straight down the middle, and
Yay!
woo,
Oh, we're about to die, or not?
or not. There you go.
I'm shocked. I love it. Thank you, Joe. Yes, this is so cool.
You are most welcome, Cleo. And there's some sort of fish that apparently spawned up there too.
Oh, that's oh, he's coming down. He's oh my goodness, it's a salmon river, or is it? It's no.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
what do
cod
they call
river.
it? A salmon ladder. They're flying up. Like we've inadvertently set up something else for the shippers.
We just do that by talking.
Oh well.
Anyway, Joe, thanks for spending some time with me, and I love the rainbow.
I'm so glad. Until next time, Cleo. This is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep rainbowing.
Always.
Pumpkins and torches have been scattered throughout this area here. I put some signs as well, letting hermits know that they can extend this path and build whatever they want. I'm not sure how many people will have jump on board in our little mini Halloween district, but I'm hoping at least a couple do. You know, it's fun to do little things throughout the server like this. Also, gigantic slimers. Look at this, folks. I am so proud of how this turned out. Now, it's not done, okay? We have some clearly missing components right now. Like, for example, behind the eyes right now, you can see the sky. We need to put slime back there. But in front of that slime, I think we need to put shroom lights. I think that's going to make this hopefully look pretty good. But it's hard to say. You know, I'm realizing I did not, like, figure out how to get up and over this. So that's fine. There we go. Now we have a process. Okay. I'm really happy with how these little button lights, or button eyes worked out. Button pupils. They'll actually kind of look like he's following you when we get down there, but okay. So we can just kind of hop these in here like so. And I'm hoping that this generally accomplishes what we need to accomplish. Oh no, are these not going to be enough lights? No. Huh. Well, that might be a problem. We're going to have to go and harvest some more of those, but let's see. Oh, yeah, that's still lit up, and that's going to look great at night. His eyes are slightly orange tinted in the cartoon show, so that'll work, okay? That'll work. We'll go get more of those later. Second thing I need to do is I need to take some of the pinkish terracotta here and add a hanging uvula from the back of his throat here, because the Slimer in the cartoon had a very visible uvula. And I think it should probably go to about there. And yeah, I think that should do. So let's go ahead. We might round that out a little bit. Yeah, core concept. It's in the right place. It needs some refinement and shape. I'm going to keep workshopping this, but on the whole, like, this is roughly where it needs... This is going where it needs to be. So, let's go ahead and get it there now. Time skip. Well, folks, as you can see, that Slimer in the distance is looking even better than ever. But you know what? I don't have enough blocks to fully flesh or slime him out. I've realized, though, you know what? I got this message earlier from Stress saying she might not be able to do a coordinated stream to pick up this slime for, you know, a couple weeks. So what if we just take all the slime that I was supposed to give her on our collab that we had originally scheduled, and I use it to make Slimer better, and then 2 weeks from now, I hope she either forgot about the slime I owed her, or she's happy to get a certificate that says she owns 1/3 of a giant Slimer statue. Like, that seems like it might be a good idea. Maybe. I don't know. On the whole, though, we basically have this whole shulker box with 2 rows worth of stacks of slime, and we have a whole Slimer that is, you know, looking good, but not necessarily what the folks might consider done. I am so happy with how the front turned out. I think that this really sells Slimer. I think people wandering around in the maze are going to love it and all that. It's solid. But for folks like up, you know, flying over the map, you know, like people who are like using a bunch of rockets, flying past the lighthouse, looking, trying to figure out where this district is, you know what? They're going to be like, this is not what Slimer looks like. And they'd be correct. We need to extend this whole body here well outward. Also, slap some arms on there. You know, that's kind of a given. People see Slimer, they're like, where are his arms? With what will he gorge himself? That is a... No, stop. I don't want to break all the plants that I labored so diligently to place. Yeah, anyway. We have the Slimer, we have the tongue, we have the face. We need the arms and the body to create that embrace, okay? I feel like the arms wrapping around the corners of the maze here will really add something, like he's about to devour this entire place. But we need the slime to do it. And so we are going to seize upon Stress Monster's 2-week stalling in order to build that thing that we're going to go all in on. Time skip. Hey, ZombieCleo, I got a box of slime from Bernie. Technically, it's Iskall, but I think we're supposed to learn he is like Oz, behind a curtain just because. It's kinda odd. So, ZombieCleo, we got this whole box of slime. It's a jackpot labeled sticky to be split 3 ways sometime, but I've got bad news.
I think I know what your news is.
Most of the slime's already been used. Do you approve? Well, ZombieCleo, now that I've kind of got you laughing, I guess that this whole thing's okay. It's not really a gaffin. I'll pay you back. Here's 1/3 of a Slimer deed. It's pretty neat.
I'm not even mad. How'd you do this? I'm not even mad. Okay, so you've used all my slime in Slimer.
Yeah, and the Slimer's not done, so the remaining like slime you saw in the box there still needs to be applied so that Slimer can have a proper tail. Ooh, what a festive firework.
Yes, the festive of... Oh, I see what you mean. It's not particularly finished, not gonna lie.
No, but it will be, and you will own 1/3 of this giant Slimer in a corn maze.
Which third is mine?
The most attractive third.
So the face is my third.
Sure.
So
it depends on what you're into, I guess.
Are you going to be really annoyed when I take the face?
No. I mean, are you going to actually move it?
Maybe.
I mean, that's
Depends
a lot of
funny or not.
That's a lot of work. I'd be amused if you did that much work. Just left a Slimer slug body here.
I mean, I could, or I could just make a tiny little Slimer model out of like the slime blocks.
Yeah, we have some of those over here. I will say I actually tried to do that earlier this episode, but like it doesn't really sell Slimer until you get the teeth in, and the teeth have to be
two micro blocks.
Oh,
that's armor stand blocks. That's yeah. That was what I was thinking of.
Oh, that makes way more sense. You could, like, put it on your desk in your base. Also build a desk.
Or I could just put a baby Slimer here and they can compare them.
Oh.
That would just be rude.
It would be rude. But if you do want to decorate things, we do have this whole area over here where you had talked about adding some, like, decorations. I put in some pumpkins just to kind of light the area at night. But, yeah.
I'm a bit... I mean... I feel like decorating for Halloween would be tricky.
Or treaty.
Or treaty. Yeah, you're right. It would be treaty. So how do you all right, you're an American.
Sure.
Imagine I'm not an American. How would you hypothetically decorate for Halloween?
Oh, hello there, Miss Transatlantic Lady. I was decorating for Halloween here by thinking real hard to myself that maybe I might take some arbor stands and put some skulls up along the roof in some sort of garlandic manner.
I can make skulls. Yep. Is that it? Is that you just make skulls?
I mean, I don't know. I thought you were gonna do it, and so I didn't think about it at all until literally just right now. We had said
I mean, we don't really do Halloween. That's the thing.
we had said festive garland, and so,
I mean, I could do festive garland, but that's Christmas, not Halloween.
well, no, but festive like is seasonal. Like festive derives from feast, and this is the feast of All Souls Day.
Samhain, but okay, yeah.
Yeah, that too. So I mean, just throw some skulls up there.
Okay. Skulls in Minecraft, not so much with the skulls because of how you get them.
From killing
Just
skeletons?
disembodied heads. I could do like little murder scenes. It would be grand. I could
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, just whatever
Okay.
you want. Yeah, just
Yay, blood.
put people stabbing people on the roof. It's fine. It's
Okay, that I can do.
yeah.
They're not coming down afterwards, but that I can do.
No, I mean I'll just leave them up there.
And then we can decorate Christmas over the top. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll put festive hats for that festival on top of
Yes.
them. And so yeah, it'll just be a Halloween rooftop murder party, and then a Christmas.
It'll be the nightmare before Christmas because people got really annoyed when we didn't mention that in our Christmas and Halloween movies.
Well, in fairness, you know, they were gonna leave comments about something anyway, so
That was the one they got really annoyed about.
yeah.
I could do like a Jack Skellington or a Sally. I could do that.
You know, maybe now that we're talking about Tim Burton movies, maybe for season 8, what we should do is just do this whole Ed Wood thing where we build all the sets from all the Ed Wood movies.
I'd be down.
Like the cockpit from
Are
the
we
airplane.
doing season 8? Are we doing season 8 together? We're doing season 7 together apparently. But
Apparently. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. Just as a project, that is a thing that we could do.
I think we should do it. I think we should do a base together. A creepy base.
A creepy base.
A creepy base.
Now, it's going to be midsummer when we launch.
So when has that ever meant anything to us?
That's true. Midsummer was a creepy movie. So
It was indeed. But
yeah.
not in the way I thought it was going to be.
I didn't know it was a horror movie at all. I thought it was like I don't
Well,
like
you went into it blind. Oh.
Yeah, no, I go
oh,
into most movies blind because it's
oh.
more interesting.
But blind including genre.
Yeah. Like if people who like whose opinions I value are like, "Oh yeah, this movie is good, you should see it." I don't watch trailers, and so then I just go watch it.
And somebody was mean enough to tell you about Midsummer without telling you what it was like.
Well, but why would I need to know that? I just knew that it had the guy who played Chidi from The Good Place in it, and he's great and everything. And I knew that it took place in some sort of like commune, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, that should be a really good clue. If anyone says, "Oh, it takes place in a commune," that's usually bad.
Yeah, I mean, Walden 2 turned out okay, but
I don't know that one, but I'm going to just smile and nod.
oh no, that's a novel by B.F. Skinner, the behavioralist who actually came up with the concept of the Skinner box, which is like all video games now.
I'd want to disagree, but I can't.
No, this is actually true. So
I want to disagree, but I can't.
okay, so
because it is true.
Yeah, the Skinner box is the one with the rat and the lever that randomly dispenses pellets when you press it, and the rat never stops pressing it. It becomes addicted. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
No, sorry, I'm not trying to patronize you, but like I'm assuming there are
Just
people.
everyone else. Yeah.
No, there are kids here who don't know who B.F. Skinner is, and
Oh, please don't look up the research. That will make you sad forever. It
Or-
will.
until you make yourself feel better by pulling a lever that sometimes dispenses food.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome. But yeah, no, he wrote a book about a perfect society called Walden 2, and it's weird. But it doesn't...
The guy who made the Skinner box made a book that was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a shock.
Well, you got to keep in mind, when he was inventing the Skinner box concept, that wasn't his ideal thing. He wasn't like, oh, hey, this is great. It's going to solve everyone's problems. He's like, so, like, the book about the commune is, like, about how we route around the damage of understanding this about ourselves.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Okay. I think you're
Okay.
pretty much done.
I'm pretty much done. I'm just going to look at the monstrosity of what it is you did here and just...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Some of the fences fell, so I had to push the land back up.
Some of the fences fell completely of their own accord.
Yeah, I was trying to replace the grass under them with this coarse dirt, and then that happened.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, in order to fix it now, I have to actually
gotta
move the
dig
piston
further.
down again.
If you wanted to change it, you could just dig underneath, put in the right blocks, move it up, and then let the other one just drop down.
I'm not sure I understand.
So, give me a piston.
Yeah, just take one of them.
Right. Piston. You want to change... Let's go here. You want to change this block?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So if you put it...
Push it up, and then, well, it'll have to be one block down.
Yeah, I was going to say, do I have to sandwich the block I want between the piston and the current one? Okay.
Yeah, and then you could just take out the block.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's only just come to me, so don't take it as read that it'll work. But we'll see.
Yeah. I will need to actually move the
pressure plate.
The pressure plate, yeah.
Okay. And then if we do this.
Hey!
Hey!
Now that's a classy fence.
That's... It's not intrusive at all.
We did it.
We did it! Yay!
Yay.
Okay, well, now I've got a third of a Slimer.
And the best third, too.
The best third. Which... Does Stress get a third?
Yeah, because I'm using her slime, too. But
Which
she
third
said
did
she
she
was
get?
too busy to hang out for 2 weeks, so we'll deal with that well into November. We'll be...
Oh, are you talking about the winnings that we've got?
Oh, yeah,
over
we
there?
got the winnings we got to divide up, too. But, like, I mean, realistically, if she really wants to, she can buy out my third of the diamonds with a third of the Slimer and probably call it even. So, I don't think that this is going to blow up in my face in some way. Question mark.
No, of course not.
No.
Oh,
It'll be fine.
it'll be fine. Keep telling yourself that little mantra. Mm-hmm.
Episode's over. Go home.
I stopped recording just a second before you said that.
Haha, just kidding. I thought I was going to be able to cut the episode there, but at the last minute, we got a new $50 a month Patreon sponsor. So that means there's no mid-roll ads, and I have to read a poem of my own devising. So thank you to Darth Vorthen for making this episode mid-roll ad-free. I will now read a poem that I devised, which I've entitled Time Zoned. I want to say, good morning, beautiful. Every morning. But it's afternoon for you. Every morning for me. And we're both still in our homes, a constant distance away, when all I want to say is good morning, beautiful. As good afternoon feels far less intimate, all business. But you're a pleasure. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.